people get involved in your campaign. They say, you know what, I love this woman, I love what she's doing, she's fighting for us. This is John Villarreal reporting for Conservative New Media.
Conservative New Media peeps, what's up? It's me, John D. Villarreal, Paula Villarreal there on the phone. Now, we have some explosive news right here. Obama has hit an all-time low in polls. And this isn't a Republican poll, or frankly, in my personal opinion, the most best poll out there, the Rasmussen poll, that the liberals try to call a right-wing poll. This is in the Gallup USA Today poll. It's a shocking number. It's unbelievably low. I'll let Paul reveal that number to you because it's just so devastating. Paul, what is that number right now? What percentage of Americans approve of the way President Obama is handling the job?
John, it is a staggeringly low 41%. 41%. That is lame duck territory. That is the George W. Bush territory when Bush left office after years of attacks on the left wing. This is the culmination of the WikiLeaks breaking on Afghanistan. This is the culmination of the Shirley Sherrod debacle. This is the culmination of failed economic policies. What you're seeing now is an administration in a true danger zone. And we're starting to see, with a column by Eugene Robinson this morning, running the Washington Post and others, they want the USA out of Afghanistan now because it has the potential, it looks like, to bring down the Obama administration or put him into kind of a Lyndon Baines Johnson LBJ zone where Vietnam just totally destroyed his chances to run for a second term. You're starting to see that danger, it looks like, from this polling data for Barack Obama. And there's only 36% of Americans in the same poll are approving of how Obama is handling Obama's war in Afghanistan.
2-1 are against Obama for this war in Afghanistan about that. Now, here's the thing. What I want to know, what you have to understand, that means that basically almost all Republicans are against him. Almost all independents are against him. It basically means that even some Democrats have turned against him when you're at 41%. I mean, that is really staggeringly low. And if he goes any lower, I mean, even at 40%, you're not going to be able to get anything. If he goes any lower, it's just devastating. This is bad news for the Democrats. And now they've got the Rangel situation and the Maxine Waters situation. They got a lot of other bad news going on. Plus the whole thing now, Obama's upset his left base with how he handled the Gulf and the dispersants and all that type of stuff, and the disappearing oil, and how he handled the Afghanistan war by tripling the troop presence there. And now we're going to come up against this whole thing with the Bush tax cuts. Is he going to let them expire, which will correct the economy and upset people and business, or is he going to continue them, which will upset his left base even more? This guy's in big trouble. The question I want to ask you guys is this: what does this mean now? He's basically at George Bush levels in 18 months. I mean, I'm talking George Bush at the end of his term here. That's about as bad as it's got here. This is really devastating territory for Obama. He's fallen faster than anybody in the history, any president in history of America, or very close to it, thereabouts. And it's, where do you think that he has a way to recover? Do you think that it's Jimmy Carter redux? Do you think that he's done? What does this mean to you? Where are you at with this guy? Are you for him? Are you against him? What do you think is going to happen? Talk to me right here. Comments below. Subscribe above. I am John. That is Paul. We are Conservative New Media. And we will see you next time.